Friday means it's time for our arts and culture segment. I have our culture correspondent Song Yoo-jin back in the studio. Welcome back, Yoo-jin.
Happy to be back, Changmin.
What do you have for us today?
Well, today I want to introduce a very special 19th century friendship between Korea and the United States that lives on through a recently reopened gallery in Salem, Massachusetts. Here's the full story. Founded in 1799, the Peabody Essex Museum in Salem, Massachusetts is the oldest continuously operating museum in the United States. It's also the first American museum to purposefully collect Korean art. This month, the museum reopened its newly expanded and more diverse Korea gallery named after Yu Kil-chun, a pioneering Korean scholar and politician.
Our relationship with Korea is really based on this diplomatic kind of relationship, as well as cultural exchange. We do believe that Yu Kil-chun was the first international student to be in the United States.
Yu arrived in America in 1883 as part of Korea's very first diplomatic delegation to the U.S. During his stay in Salem, he developed a close friendship with Edward Sylvester Morse, then director of the Peabody Academy of Science, Pem's predecessor. Yu later donated his personal belongings, and Morse would go on to acquire over 200 Korean items, laying the foundation for what is now Pem's Korea Gallery. The gallery focuses on Korean art from the early 19th to the 20th centuries. The development was led by Dr. Ji-yeon Kim, who spent 2 years researching, curating, and designing the gallery.
This is the period that Korea first opened this door to a wider world. It is not just the story of Yu Kil-chun and the elite, and also our gallery and our collection contains the lives of so many people who lived that very pivotal period.
Nearly 100 Korean art and everyday objects are on display. Among the highlights are an 8-panel folding screen from the early 1800s depicting a grand royal banquet during the Joseon dynasty, meticulously conserved in Korea. This is a newly unveiled family picture of Lee Bum-jin, a Korean diplomat in Washington, D.C., who befriended Edwin Vernon Morgan, one of the first American diplomats posted to Korea. These traditional instruments, senghwang and changgu, were played at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair.
What we aim to do at the museum is, to create an environment and an experience in which people can become more curious about, the larger world, their place in it, seeing what we do share, and really what makes something individual and distinctive.
At the same time, the gallery offers visitors a deeper window into Korea.
Give this very valuable opportunity to people who know Korea only through K-pop and popular culture, and give them more insight about the history, where this originated from.
Some friendships grow stronger over time. The bond between Yu Kil-chun and Edward Sylvester Morse has endured for well over a century, evolving into this one-of-a-kind cultural exchange between their countries.
Wow, revamping a gallery of this scale must have taken an incredible amount of effort and dedication. Yoo-jin, what did the museum share with you about what went into the project?
Well, both Director Hardigan and Curator Kim really emphasized that the reopening of the Korea Gallery was a collaborative effort because this was done by the support and help of numerous organizations and individuals. For example, the Korea Foundation, the National Museum of Korea, and the Overseas Korean Cultural Heritage Foundation. And notably, I want to emphasize how the local Korean community in New England really extended a helping hand because they organized fundraising events for the reopening of the gallery, and some of them also donated artworks for auction.
That is very heartwarming. And Yoo-jin, beyond what you covered in your report, what additional experiences await visitors at the Korea Gallery?
Well, my report mostly focused on Korean art from the 19th and 20th century, but there is also an exhibition on Korean contemporary media art that is running at the exhibition. It currently features 2 works by the artist Chung Yeon-do, Evergreen Tower and Bewitched. So to give you more information about the works, Evergreen Tower is a series of photographs showing the diverse living rooms of families residing in identical apartment units, highlighting individuality within uniformity. Now, meanwhile, Bewitched is a slide installation where subjects are portrayed in 2 contrasting images, as you can see, one as they are and another representing their aspirational selves. Now, this particular exhibition will run until January 25th, 2026.
Our culture correspondent, Song Yoo-jin, thank you.
Thank you.